Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel for ServiceNow hacks. In this video, the topic which we are picking is how to restrict the domain to only to organization domain when we are sending an email from ServiceNow account. Let's get started. Before that, let's try to understand why do we need it and what is the use of restricting the domain while sending an emails. So suppose if I have a domain, if I have an email which has been triggering to my recipients daily, and if the recipients has any Gmail account or any other accounts, right, gmail.com or any other account domain which you don't want to send an email to, and you have to restrict that to only to your organization domains, not to anyone, or your organization plus your vendor domain. Apart from that, any email by mistakenly if you configure the any other domain emails, that should not go directly. For that, we should we can configure the settings, so based on that it will applicable for all your sending emails, SMTP emails which will go out from your ServiceNow to the recipients. In that, it will particularly, it will always monitor the recipients that the whether the restricted domains are available. If any restricted domains are there, it will remove those restricted domains and it will send only to the domain which are approved. So let's get started how we can configure it, right? So first go to email accounts. So first you see whether both SMTP and POP3 are there. In my previous videos, I have already shown you how you can connect your Gmail for receiving as well as for sending, since ServiceNow PDI is not giving the email accounts now. But if you want to configure it for your own organization ServiceNow accounts, that time ServiceNow itself has provided the account, so you don't need to configure that explicitly, right? So now email accounts are there. We'll go to email address filters. So this is the email address filter. You go here, first click on new. So provide the name. I will give the name as allowed domains only. And here we have an option allow or deny, right? I'll basically give this as a allow, then go to domain, search the domains here. See, I have already have a gmail.com. So I will show you for the Gmail account now. I have added the Gmail account. I'll also add one more, domain. So wipro.com. I submitted it. So there are two domains which I have selected for allow. This means gmail.com and wipro.com. If my ServiceNow is sending an email to any recipients, if the recipients contains gmail.com or wipro.com, ServiceNow will allow. So basically ServiceNow will send an email to these domains. Apart from this, if any other domains are there, ServiceNow will remove that automatically, then submit it. So now we configured the email address filter. So this is configured now. You close this window and come back and search with the system address filters. See, this is the next configuration you need to do. Go to system address filter, click on new. So provide the name, allow domain for SMTP. This is basically we are giving for sending. So here it will show you the type, whether you want to restrict it while receiving it or while sending it. I'll just give you the outbound. Outbound is basically for sending it. Inbound is basically for receiving it. I have given the outbound. We'll give the name. Allow domain for SMTP only for Gmail and wipro.com. Right. And once this is done, in the filter configuration we have a email address filter which we have already configured, right? In the filter, click on allow domains only, just unlock it and save this. See, now system address filter is configured, right? So under this, we have an email account, which we should tag it here. Basically, we should tell ServiceNow that, okay, we are allowing the two domains, but for which account? We are mainly for outbound, right? And we should tag the SMTP, account here. So let's go to email accounts again. Open this, open the SMTP, because this is the one which will enable for sending. Here you see we have an option of system address filter. If you go here, just type the filter, system address filter, which we configured, then save this, right? Now see, this is also done. This is the overall configuration. Email address filter, we have to configure. Next, system address. Then if you reload this form now, see, email account is tagged. SMTP is tagged here for this restriction. This is globally applicable, right? Right. Where since the allowed domains are only two, globally from ServiceNow, whatever the email are being sent, it will validate only for these two domains, and it will accept it. For rest of the domains, it will just ignore and it will remove that recipient's list. So now email account, everything is configured. Let's test the emails that how that SMTP works. I'm opening a simple email, right? Here already my Gmail account is available. In this only, I'll give three more emails. Test at wipro.com, test at tcs.com, test at cts.com. See, I have given wipro.com and gmail.com, which are approved domain, tcs.com and cts.com, which are not approved domain, right? I'll just click on send ready and I'll reprocess this. So let's wait for the email reader job to email sender job to run. Once that is done, we'll come back. Now you see the email has been updated to sent, and if you see the recipients, there are only two email account available. One is with gmail.com, another one is with the wipro.com. If you come down and see the email log and system address filter, allowed domain for SMTP excluded, email address. Here you can able to see non-allowed domains are test at tcs.com, test at cts.com. See, these two are basically removed from the recipients. Likewise, you can configure the system address filter to put all your approved domains within the system and exclude rest of the email IDs will by default excluded from sending. This is a very security enabled feature, so this will help to uh, save security information from SMTP, our ServiceNow email, which are being sent to non-approved domain. We can avoid that, and we can make a use of it. So that's it for this video. I'll come up with the more videos with interesting topics. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and support. Thank you all.